Okay, instead of sending you to a YouTube video that was made by somebody else, I decided to make my own for using StatCrunch for this. So if you want an additional video, you can use this one listed in Part G of the notes. Otherwise, we'll just be using this one. So I'm going to pull up a problem from our homework. And here it is. It's probably a little hard to see. So the following data represent the miles per gallon for a particular make and model car for 6 randomly selected vehicles. Compute the mean, median, and mode. So to use StatCrunch, you have the data set. And right next to it, there's a little, looks like 2 sort of boxes kind of overlapping. If you click that, you get the options open in StatCrunch, copy to clipboard, or open in Excel. I'm going to say open in StatCrunch. Now, it is best if you're using Firefox browser. I have had students have trouble with StatCrunch letting them in if they're using Google. I've had fewer problems with students using Firefox. Sometimes it still won't work. If that's the case, I'm sorry, you'll have to put everything in the calculator. So now you can see that we have this StatCrunch window open, and it's loaded our data into column 1, which they just called variable 1. And across the top, we have a bunch of different options. What we want to do is go to the stat and down to summary stats. And since our data is organized in a column, we want to pick columns. That brings you to a little window that looks like this, that says summary stats at the top. So first, we have to click var1 in the select columns. Sorry about that, because it needs to know which data set to do the calculations on. Then we go down to the statistics, and the left box that's gray has all of our choices, and the right box has which ones we're actually going to compute. So we need the mean, the median, and the mode. So the way you get to those is click on the mean. Now you see everything's disappeared except mean. Scroll down to where median is, and you're going to want to hold down the control key if you're on a PC. If you're on a Mac, you want to use the command key. Press that down and then hit median, and it added the median to what it's going to calculate for us. If we scroll down some more, all the way at the bottom you find mode. So again, hold down that control on a PC or command on a Mac and click on mode, and now it's going to calculate the mean, median, and mode. So we just go down to the bottom right where it says compute, and we hit compute. And you can see it gave us a very tiny little output window here, but it says our mean is 28.7, our median is 28.05, and we have no mode. So that is how you use StatCrunch to do these central tendency problems. And that is it for section 3.1, except for one other thing. I want to show you, because there's a problem like this in the homework. It says find the missing value from the following data set if the median is 28.5. And it will have some numbers. And one of them will be missing. So how do we figure this out? Well, we know that the median for an even number of data points is the two middle points added together, and we divide by 2. So what does that mean? Well, the median is 28.5, and that has to equal the two middle points. We cross off the 23 and the 41 and the 24 and the 39. We have 25 plus some unknown number. So let's just call it X. And we need to divide that by 2. So for those of you in the other math class, the support class, you should have practiced a little bit on how to solve this. But the first thing we do is multiply both sides of the equation by 2. That gets rid of the 2 in the denominator on the right-hand side. And so if we multiply 2 times 28.5, 2 times 28.5, we get 57 equals 25 plus X. And then to finish solving, we subtract 25 from both sides. And we get X equals whatever 57 minus 25 is. 32. So the missing data value is 32. Okay, that's all I want to say about section 3.1. So I'll see you guys in videos for 3.2.